Okay, good morning. Update. Let me turn this around a little bit. I hope I'm holding this thing right. So, update. We've been out here now for 7, 8 days. First rig, first boondocking, camping thing for me ever. And let me tell you, it's been a learning experience. I hope the wind's not too crazy. It's been a crazy learning experience. Learning to put, I don't know how much of this you can see, but I've been learning to put fence posts up. It's about 700 and something feet that way. And about 400 and something feet that way. Pounding T-posts ain't for the faint at heart, I promise you that much. And just simply trying to get this thing lined up is something different. So anyway, just a quick update and tour of what's going on. Day 8, I said, or something like that for us. And yesterday was the first time that we had like super strong winds. After looking at the radar when we got up like around, I don't know, 12 something, the whole rig was just shaking like crazy. And she couldn't sleep, and I don't know how I slept through it, but I was going like a baby, and she kept jumping up, I guess. Finally I got up, and that's when I really realized that we were getting shaken and moved. I'm gonna turn this around and let you see again. We're literally in the middle of nothing, so there is no break in the winds and things like that you normally get from buildings. That's the building. That's the sole building, and this thing here. Luckily I got so much tile in there and heavy equipment that it's weighed it down. It helped weigh it down. But anyway, I'm sitting there going on and on, but I ended up getting up. I was up till about 2 in the morning. We survived. I got out this morning. Everything is where I put it. I kind of weighed everything down as best I could. I didn't see any issues, so I'll say that I'm a happy man. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I had to get real primitive with the sewage. So right now it's growing for our little gray water, so I'll kind of pump it out a little bit at a time when I need to. And I have made a little bit of a berm because it collects right here and makes a nice puddle of gray water, and it seeps in. So I kind of did my own perk test as well for actual black tank. I dug. That's about 2.5 feet right now. And it goes from kind of back here the way here. I want to say that's about maybe 2 by 4s, 2 feet by, I don't know, 5 feet, 3 feet or something like that, 4 feet, I don't know. Anyway, it's been working wonderfully for our septic situation for now, temporary. I'm super duper happy right now. I'm up and charged up because one of our awesome neighbors, we've been meeting some families since we've been out here. I've been at a movie night with a couple of them, and then we just met a couple others. And they've been offering to help as much as they could. Well, one of them, Steve, which I'm looking forward to seeing that big piece of machinery coming up over this hilltop and start marching down this road, is because Steve is going to help us. He volunteered to come over with his backhoe and everything, and we've already marked out a road path back into the further parts of the property, and we have a pad, a clearing that's back there. The actual land actually drops down. That's the top of a mountaintop, which is when you're going out over this, I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, the property goes, and it doesn't look like it, but actually you're looking kind of at the tops of trees. So the property drops down, and we're gonna set the rig over there in a flat land, nice grassy area, to get us away from the road. So far, for about 8 days, we've been sitting as far in onto the property that I could get us, and that was just digging and cutting chainsaws and a harrow that I drug behind the dually to get us off the road. We spent a few days, like 4 days out on the road, and now we're back in onto the actual property. So with that, I'm going to take a little walk and give you an idea of what we're trying to accomplish here. So right so far we have this portion is opened up, and then right over yonder is another portion. And basically what I did was I drug out a big U. That's how I was sitting here facing south. Well, the flat portion of it is facing south. My truck is heading facing northeast right now. Anyway, so I made a big U here. Big U just to get us in and drug that out. And what I'm gonna do is, the plan is when Mr. Steve gets here, is this portion here, and this, if you can probably see it faintly, there's orange paint because I sprayed what I wanted. Here goes the wind again. Let's see. You can probably see that. I can. I got on sunglasses and stuff. I mean, I can see it. I don't know if if you can see it in the camera. Anyway, so the plan is to take from this bush here, gosh, this wind, and go all the way around, flatten out or smooth out, chop this down a bit, smooth out, chop that out a bit, smooth out, carve out. So basically I'm going to carve out another U, or a flat, big, round, half U, half moon, whatever the hell you want to call it, to connect in here. And the concept is to get so when we have deliveries come in for material and things, I want trucks to be able to come in here, be able to back into here, which will have another gate, back into his portion, drop the load, leave it, and either go back out that way or take the big rig and go around and head out and back out to the road. That's that. Once that's done, well, after that, then I plan on hopefully having a gate having a gate on either, a gate that's going to sit here that'll start the road path back that way into the property, into the area that we want to put the rig and basically set up our just base, basically, so we can start building. But hopefully you can see these orange lines here. Again, sorry about the wind. And this carries on through the desert. Carries on through. And it's a nice little path. But it's going to basically go all the way back, and it kind of winds out to a flat area. You gonna follow me, boy? Anyway, to be continued. Again, I apologize about the wind. I know I suck with this whole recording. Yes, I dropped the camera. Ugh. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, I think it means it's time for me to stop for a second. So anyway, part 2 is when I hopefully see that machine come up over the hill and driving in here, and then I'll try to record a bit of that. So again, until next time, be safe.